Hey, field agents, FBI here, bringing you the server analysis for 569. They beat us. They joined the wall of about 90% of the people that beat us. Never watched one of these. I'm going to break down the locations, what to expect, and some of the strategies and who to look for when you're over there fighting these people. So, my performance, I just got the one 604. I just hit one person. I was 604, and I was negative 223. I made a video on it. You can see it was called time and reducing your march or something, about pinpoint accuracy on reducing march sizes to get a positive hit. But that's not what this is about. Let's dive into it. First thing we're going to do is look at the base locations. And here you go. If you want to hit the pause button, you can. And save your warrants. Alright, let's visit them individually and take a peek at what they got. First of all, we get the Super Kings. The on the wall side thing, you'll see it's not very active. But they do got a 35 over here. Well, 730 something. Or 745. Take them out. DV and D, we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll do them now. Okay. DVN 594510. We're looking, got a 37 here, 1.1. There's 40, 4.1. And that's it for that. War 678. Ha. We'll get to that in a minute. I didn't mean to hit that. 678583. Looks like a little nothing on the corner kind of deal. They do got one player, a monster killer for them. 1.3. And a little bit of juice here. It's always good to hit these little side things because you don't never know, you might find a shield drop. Taking them off. Hey, I want to go ahead and look at this since I got the fire going. I don't really understand this, but it's let's go back. I'm gonna look at it last. They had like a little Indian camp. These people don't have a keep, but 42582. They have a little rogue nomad community out here in the middle of the field. It's worth noting just in case you do find a bubble shield. 3.3. I mean, it's nice sizes. Alright, 600, 363. 3.6. 2.8. 1.1. It's a little something here. Alright, we're leaving them. Alright. 534-921. It's another little community led by 2.8, 2.9. And that's all they got. Moving on. Yep. And TCW 564-616. It's another little community. Like this server, they've already merged all their power people together on one team. What I'm trying to get my server to do, but they won't do it. They want to split the monsters and everybody get half the resources. Alright. Because of that idiot right here. Alright, that's my server problems. But okay, here's their server problems. There's the guy hit for that video. My one hit for the server. They have a guy named Baxter. Baxter, he's one of those supreme buff people that right here. You know, he's level 40. Everything's in the 4,000s. Just strong. You can see he's got everything. I'll show you his report here shortly. 5.8, 11, 5.7, 6, 6. I really don't understand who on their server could be burning them right now. Unless it's just a little one trooper. And it's just somebody, a little pissant bothering them. Alright, so you see lots and lots of power here. But the one that's going to actively, and he'll come actively hit. Now this goes, we're done with the locations. Now we're talking about what to expect. Baxter, he came and soloed several 15, 16, 17 billion players. And the reports that you would see was it'd be negative 600 and the person he hit would be negative 1.5 billion. I seen that on 4 different reports. He didn't hit me, but he hit several of my teammates. Like I said, they were all 15 bill plus. I think the highest one, he hit an 18 bill player, and he still removed 1.5 off of him. Now his strongest player is Gunther, like mine, the Siege, but he was doing these attacks with range. Range and the Siege, but he was range attacking and siege attacking these huge keeps, and winning 3-1 on the power exchange. I'm gonna pause it and I will show you his report when I tested him. button. While I'm looking for that, I want to give a shout out to this player. He's also on D&D Colt. You did have too many reinforcements for me to hit you. Oh yeah, he didn't have them in this report. When I finally got ready to hit him, he had too many reinforcements, but he didn't have them here. But I can't. What I want to give him a shout out for, he did make temple defenses, and it was a lot of fun. They didn't just let me have it. He made me work for the temples. I took the temples, but he made me work for it. He put up a good defense. I pulled out a couple tactics, and this is one of our exchanges. Give you an idea where he was at. He wasn't terrible, but alright, he was pretty tough. Alright, I'm gonna find another guy. Here's one of the reports on Baxter. He ran me over while I was in the temple. But like I said, the big guys, you go testing each other out, and I was spilling him. I didn't send an assistant, I just sent one ground general, but this was me getting to see his mount buffs. It came back at 38. And this was his ground when he was defending. His ground defended at 40, almost 42. And I know my mount isn't 42, so I knew I couldn't beat him on the mount. So like I said, I was testing him out. Like I said, here's his mount again on the mount attack. The mount attack ran about 37%. And this was his range attack. Range attack ran 4,500 or 44.40, almost 4,500%. So yeah, it was a nightmare. And I have a thing of his city for y'all too. There we go. So this is what his city was built like. Everything maxed. Siege mount on numbers. One siege number, a ground number, 2 siege percents. You come to HP. We're looking at 2 mount numbers, siege number and a mount, and then another mount number, and then some percents. Ground siege mount. Defense. Numbers on mount. Percents on ground siege mount. And then numbers on ground. Percents on ground siege mount. And the other thing to look at is the bottom. The daily refining is at 42. 42, 42. So everything was refined to 42. And he's using, I forget the name of it. I call it the tree dragon. He's using the tree dragon. And Marshall for an assistant. With a focus on siege. Well, HPs and ground attack. Ten bill theirs with a siege wall. You got a T1 mount wall. I'm surprised he don't have any more T11s than this. But everything else about his keep was built perfect except that. Usually you'd like to see the 11s 5 or 6 times the others. But ground range, a little bit lower mount, still perfect build on the 15. So that was it. I said he was a beast. He came over and he would solo anybody except me. And they took it with that. And, you know, we had some real dipshits again dropping the shields, but their server was pretty lax on shield dropping too. Where is it at? Oh my god. Okay. Turbo Banana. They did a port in. Busted him open. Number 7 was a shield drop. Number 12. Held 12 down with shield drops. Yeah, all that shield drops. None of them people played. Yep, number 7 and then 12 down was all shield drops. So that's 600, 7, 8, 9, 10, all right, 1.5. Huh. Less than what we lost by. Or more than what we lost by. But yeah, but they had shield drops too, so that's part of it. But a lot of it was Baxter that came over and he jammed up some of these guys. Eric got number 3. He got jammed up by Baxter. And then that was so that was about the whole thing. Like I said, they just played really good. Like I said, they were a little bit loose on some of their shields. We were plenty loose on our shields. And they got the one guy, but unlike most servers, nobody but me will solo somebody that high. They had somebody that wasn't scared to go out and put it to you. If I guess, I don't know what his cutoff number was, but I'm gonna say 20 and below, you were on the dinner plate, and it hurt. So I guess the biggest thing is watch out, because they got a shark. We'll see y'all around. Take care, and we'll see you on the next report.